under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Sandy Alcantara will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher, and if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
So now here is Ozzie Smith, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
To the plate now, Albert Pujols. 0-1 the count. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
3-2 now. Smith stands at second with no outs. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to center field. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Smith rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. At the plate, Stan Musial. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Runner at second here with one man out. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Pulled toward right center field. Sheffield is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. This guy is one of the greatest home run hitters to ever step into a batter's box. He's got over 600 home runs. I mean, come on, over 600. You better appreciate this guy while you get a chance to see him play. This guy is one of the all-time greats.
Michael Lee stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Roll. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Back in standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Standing in now, Nate Walker. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 0-1 offering.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Cards forced to settle for 1. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan, any thoughts?
Big arm here, Jack Flaherty. Call him Jack Flash. This guy throws in the upper 90s, 97 to 100 miles an hour. Great life up in the zone. Good hard breaking ball. He has tremendous mound presence. Gets the ball, throws it in a hurry. There isn't anything really finesse about this guy. One of the top power pitchers in all of baseball.
That'll bring up Juan Pierre. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch.
That's the ball.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit to first. He's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Stepping in now, John Birdie. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. One out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, David Lee, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's low. That's a ball.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Adios, pelota. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
That'll bring up Gary Sheffield.
The right fielder.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fastball called strike 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Liner in there for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second, all even at 1 apiece. Into the box now, number 16, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded to first. He's right there. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And the leadoff man set down to start the second.
The catcher, number
Check
4.
out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. Hit in the air down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Arenado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Two balls and a strike. The 2-1. Popped up. Cooper in foul ground. 2 down.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 22, Jack Flaherty.
So here now's the pitcher, Jack Flaherty, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sheffield is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in.
The left fielder, Cliff Floyd.
Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And that misses for ball 2. 2-1 now to Floyd.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Flaherty is under it near the mound. Makes the play. 1 away.
Batting sixth.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh.
Ready now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. And the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Jorge Alfaro would be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We played 2 full innings and we are tied 1-1. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on the way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Lee is there. One down.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Albert Pujols. He singled first time up. And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Stan Musial. Sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He singled in his first AB. The set and the 1-0. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Ready with the 2-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
The 3-0 pitch. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there. That's a 4-pitch walk.
The center fielder, number 7.
Next to dig in, Nate Walker. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
In the dirt, and it's too late as he's in there. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Musial on third, Lee at second with 2 gone. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Next up, number 16. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the speedy catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
The catcher, Jorge.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Popped him up. Molina shading to his right. 1 out.
Batting ninth.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch
Sandy.
up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Sandy Alcantara. Popped up. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
The batter, the center fielder, Juan Pierre.
Digging in next, Juan Pierre grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Walker is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. Miami down in order. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now it'll be Yadier Molina. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-1. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Floyd is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 22, Jack Flaherty.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jack Flaherty comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. In there, strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Stepping in, John Birdie, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
John Birdie.
Now here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-2 one more time. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Next to hit, David Lee, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
A 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. 2-1, here it is. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sheffield. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
No balls and a strike to count. And that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate now, Cliff Floyd. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. He topped out in his first trip. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball two.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Lee at second, Sheffield on at first with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Count for 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Lee is on his way home. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 went down looking his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as we watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with one away now. In there, 1-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And this is low, ball 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
High in the air down the right field line. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Tried to test the arm that time, but he was having none of it. A great throw to end the frame. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now at the plate, here is Ozzie Smith. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Pitch on the way. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
To the plate now, Stan Musial, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Pause, now the pitch.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
No one out with a runner at second. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. Three and two now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, when you go with a slider there at a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Lee, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on the way. Pujols on second. Musial at first with no outs. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Nate Walker. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 16.
At the plate now is number 16. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
2 balls, 2 strikes. High in the air down the right field line. Is set, and the 2-2. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 5-3. Next, it'll be Yadier Molina, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Four runs here in this half inning. Line to left. A dive, but it's off his glove. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases.
Well, they're definitely starting to tee off on him now, and I do think it's a result of what we were just talking about. He seems to be laboring and not putting the ball where he wants to because of it. I think they've got to make a move here.
Ross Detweiler will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Ross Detweiler.
In now, Nolan Arenado, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
He's set. Now the pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jack Flaherty. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Molina over at second. Arenado at first, 2 out in the inning. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 5-3 St. Louis. Stepping up is Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Starling Marte will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 6, Starling Marte.
From the stretch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Juan Pierre, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Hit on the ground out to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Well, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Kwang Young Kim is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Standing in now, John Birdie, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a liner. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Up next, David Lee, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're still down 5-3. Richard Blyer will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Out Ozzie Smith will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch runs in on him as this is fisted out to the right side of the mound. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
So now to the plate, Albert Pujols. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Throw gets him 2 down.
Left fielder, Stan Musial.
Next to stand in is Stan Musial. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him.
There seemed to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Leading up for the Marlins,
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
the right fielder, Gary Sheffield.
Here's the first pitch to him. Gary Sheffield is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now the first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Lee is there, 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Garrett.
Now at the plate is Garrett Cooper. He was a double play victim last time around. From the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Floyd is off at first with 2 away. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw. And the fans don't like this at all. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
2 out with the man at first. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
2 out here and a runner at second. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is the left fielder. Adios, pelota. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as we are all tied at 5.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro.
Catcher,
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Got him. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. All even at 5 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. John Curtis will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jesus Aguilar will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Lee, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Here's the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Nate Walker.
So next to hit is Nate Walker. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
The batter, number 16.
Next up is number 16. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Popped him up. Aguilar is there for it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And we are all tied 5-5. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Aguilar.
Pitch on the way.
In.
Swing and a liner. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Now batting, center fielder, Juan Pierre.
To the plate now, Juan Pierre. Late square, and this is popped up. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
John Gant comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 53, John Gant.
Into the box now, John Birdie, and he pops up the bunt attempt. To second for one, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now batting, shortstop, David.
Up next for Miami, David Lee comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering, just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ball and 2 strikes.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
At the plate.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And into bat now will be Gary Sheffield. He's set. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And a relay home. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And here's the veteran left fielder, Cliff Floyd. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Walker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Redbirds 5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Yimi Garcia is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Duvall will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7th hole in the lineup.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Yadier Molina is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-0.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Lou Brock will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Lou Brock.
First pitch of the AB now. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. The 1-2. This is hit softly to third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the pitcher, John
Paul Goldschmidt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Cardinals, number 46, Paul Goldschmidt.
Set and the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Smith. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The set and the 1-0 popped up, and that's going to land foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
This one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Tommy Edman has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 19, Tommy Edman.
So stepping in is Brian Anderson, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Brian Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him. He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
At the plate, Adam Duvall, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Now the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it comes. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-2. One out, nobody on. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-2 pitch. And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
So a runner at first now with one away. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
2-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Duvall leads off first with one away. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Giovanni Gallegos is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Marlins down quietly. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Dylan Floro comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So now into the box is Albert Pujols. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats.
Albert
First pitch of the AB now.
Oh, that's low.
Here's a hot shot that'll be caught at first base. Tough break there as the leadoff man's retired to start the 9th. And now here is Stan Musial. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And it's 1-1 to stand the man. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 27, Tyler.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Nate Walker is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. A 1-0 delivery. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 6-6 ball game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Here's the first pitch. Number 16 is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
There's strike two as the slider hits the outside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The set and the 1-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Runners off for second, and the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Next, here is Yadier Molina, who's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pierre gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. The Marlins with a chance to walk it off as we go to the bottom of the 9th. Tyler O'Neill will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 27.
Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar.
Leading off for the Marlins, the first baseman, Jesus.
From the stretch.
Aguilar.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Juan Pierre. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back safely. At the plate now, John Birdie. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
The 1-1 pitch. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Birdie is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Corey Dickerson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And the Marlins have done it. They walk off a winner.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Miami came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Dylan Floro claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.